channel, Program with Fatima, and I have been really very busy with my work, house, and everything. I have not been giving time for this, tutorials for you guys, like I promised. But I'm back with one another project because I got a little time for you guys right now. I have a lot of students who learn coding from me, okay, and they're like different. They're learning different platforms. Some are having Scratch, Untable, Code.org, AI, ML, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and some are actually learning Python from me on Replit, and some are having like HTML, CSS on Replit as well. So obviously, I go through many students every day, and my work also with is a full-time busy schedule I have it over here. So I have to give it to my students as well and to my work as a job as a programmer and stuff. So you know, remote jobs are also equally not easy as when compared to the one we do it at the software house. Why I chose to be doing it as a work from home is because to save my time going outside, doing in a software house. It's a good experience. I have done it for 6 months at a software house and I really enjoyed it. But my family were really concerned about my health because they were like, you're exhausting yourself a lot. Yourself a lot. So sorry about that word. I was going to say exaggerating. I don't know why I was saying, trying to say that. Going to say that. Anyways, ignore my words. So um, let's just stop talking filtering and look into the projects itself. So this is a really fun game. Most of my students really enjoy who are juniors, around age from 10 to 12 years old. Usually they do this kind of you know projects on Scratch, and they really love this. So it's a rock paper scissors, and I am sure you're going to have fun. I selected this, but there are many other projects that we can have it. But I said, okay, let's go for this one. And I was thinking to do a little bit on code.org or Replit, but this one is a really quick one, so let's go ahead and start doing this. So what is this about? It's a rock paper scissors, and how we do the coding and designing and everything you will get to know. Let's first play it for you guys. So over here, if I click on a green flag, okay, and see there's a girl and a boy. Their variables made as score G and score B. Obviously, I'll explain to you what variables are. Anyways, so we have three sprites. These are known as sprites. In the first few videos also, I have told you about, I've discussed what are sprites, right? So these are three items. There are three things that we are going to play with. Rock, paper, and scissors. So let's suppose obviously I'm a girl, so I'm going to be the girl, and over here I'm going to click on one of the items. Let's suppose I'm clicking on rock. So this is what I selected. Oh, and the cat is going to announce what is it? Is it a point for the girl or the boy, or is it a time? Time. So over here, look over here. I both of us selected the boy is the computer. We don't know. We will never know what is it going to select. Right? It's a tricky one. And then what about the paper? Oh, paper and scissors. Who's getting the point? Oh, 1 point to the boy. Silly me. That's just luck. A scissors and rock. Again, 1 point to the boy. Okay, let's do the rock. Oh, what is wrong? Still says tie. I'm gonna do that again. Okay, not this time. 1 point to the girl. Finally. So as you see, the score keeps on changing. And you can keep on playing for how much ever you want, or you can set up a rule that till this whoever scores the highest wins the game, right? And there's a backdrop. You can have any background, which is known as, and that's it. That's it. So shall we start? And moving on to the real project itself. This is. Let me stop this game for a while. Okay, this is already started. Okay, let's go back to this thing. As you can see my screen. Okay, if you haven't made any, what do you call, account on this, First, you need to create an account. You have to just click on join. Okay, come on, come on. Sorry about that. That must be my internet. I'm not signing in to my account. I already have an account, obviously, but there's no need. And since it's a silly internet right now, we have a huge sandstorm and heavy rainfall today, just an hour ago. So this could be a really disastrous. I was about to sit down. I turned on my laptop. I was setting everything for this thing, for the tutorial, and my electricity went off, and I was like, "What the hell? Power cut down." And I'm not ready to do anything in this way. So thank God it came back. And all right, so these are the few steps. You are going to create a username and password. Let it be blah blah blah, and let it be blah blah. This has to be same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And next, I want to write it down. Select any country. Let's suppose my students are from US, mostly in Canada. I don't want to disclose my birthday. I'm not from 2009. Anyways, let it be somebody. I have students from who's through. Okay. So this is how you make and write anything you want to write it, or you just create your account simply. It's required. I don't want to disclose it. Just give me a second. I'll stop share for a moment. Oh, still, my email is visible. Look at what I just wrote. What a funny name is that? Anyways, it had to be unique, so that's it. Alright, so since you have created your account, this was a little 2 minutes, 2 second step if you're pretty quick at it. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna click on create and let's start our very our first not very first uh, project of rock paper and scissors. First let's go ahead and name it. It's a good thing. You just name it, okay? Alright, rock, paper, scissors. We have a cat already over here as a sprite. And okay, I need to use annotations. Where's my pen? That's it. That is okay. See. Alright, so here we have the code over here, and these are the blocks that we are going to use. Drag and drop to the coding editor over here, this area. And what the hell I just did? And erase it. Okay. And over here, these are known as sprites. You can grab it from here. And again, I'm going to clear this out and use my mouse over here and select my characters from people. So there are so many people. You can have Trisha, Taylor. They're so huge. They keep on updating, by the way. We have Sasha. They are just random ones. So let's have Abby. Okay, and let's go get another sprite. These are people. Couldn't be anyone. Okay, this guy is over here. Don't worry about that. We can change looking at them to face to face. They can do that in the costumes over here. For this guy, who's this guy by the way? Oh, sorry about that. I need to make my screen a little. Yeah, that's better. So I click on flip horizontal, and there you go. Okay, we have different costumes as well. This one's better. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Okay, we can resize it. Let's make it 70 probably. Oh, that's pretty cool. How about this girl? She's also 100. Let's make this 80. Oops. No. 90. Yeah. Fine. Okay. So we just drag it over here, a little in the corner. This cat should be on the top. Okay, what else we had? We have to make a rock. Rock is available in the sprites, but we have to paint paper and scissors, right? So let's search rocks. Yeah, we got the rock. Okay, so let's resize the rock to 50. Usually it's better. Yeah, that's better. You just have to click on the sprite, right? And let's paint our sprite. That would be paper. Okay, let it be purple. You can change always colors always from the what do you call fill section. Just a second. Is this the one? Oh, that's better. Still, we can have what's the dimension? The size can be 50. Oh, that's better. That's cool. I'm not that good at designing, by the way. People like me are not graphic designers. We are pros, programmers. I really concentrate on my programming skills. So that's it. Okay, we need to have another sprite over here, just like we are going to have a scissor. So how do I actually design a scissor? Is like I make two circles. See, I'm so bad. Okay, and then I use a line too. Oops. So bad. I'm so bad at designing. I don't even care about it. Or we can undo it if you don't like it. Oops. Let's make a little smaller lines. So okay, this is my scissor, which is okay. You can have a good design of it. Let's resize it to 50 as well. And there you go. And then you move it from here. What just happened? That's not good. Okay, no, that's better. Okay, so we have rock, paper, and scissors. We're done with the sprites. Let's go back to there. Doesn't matter. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do, we have a backdrop. We can have any one you want, any colorful. See, there's so many. I'll keep on talking. Don't worry. Wetland. This one is a new one, I guess. Savannah. Savannah. There's a song. Havana, Havana. Sometimes when I'm in the mood, I listen to music. Mostly I avoid listening to music because it distracts me from my work. But when I'm really in the mood, so I listen to whatever rubbish comes in my YouTube. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, which one should I select? Okay, let's go ahead with the same desert. Desert, not dessert. Oh, let's change it. I already did the desert one. How about the hop? They're playing in the hop. Alright. So now we have it over here. And okay, I'm gonna be Abby over here again. Okay. So okay, there will be no coding behind Abby. Okay, because Abby's coding will be done on rock, paper, and scissor. This is what we are going to select on it, right? Like if I'm going to select, I'm Abby, alright? I'm going to select rock, so the coding for rock will be up there, working on it, and paper and scissor, whatever. Okay, you can change the name over here. Instead of sprite 2, you can write paper. And for this one, you can name it scissors. Maybe I just wrote the scissor. Okay, good. So we have this, we have the characters, we have a cat, you can name it cat, it doesn't matter. You can call, what was the name of the cat in the character thing? I don't remember something. Card. Anyways, just let it be cat. Alright, so this little, okay. So first let's talk about variables. Variables are a special kind of coding in a project, A variable is special kind of, what do you call, command that is to use to store information. In computer language, it's very common. It is used in every computer language. Let me do a little explanation like this. Let's suppose This is how I tell my students what are variables. Let's suppose this is a box. Okay, I need to make a box. Okay, this is a box over here. Okay, and this box has cars in it. Okay, I named it cars. Okay, and I put all kinds of cars: dinky cars, small cars, big cars, remote control cars, manual cars. So many cars inside this car name as cars, right? So this name is a variable. This is actually the name of the box is a variable to store my stuff in it, to store my information in it. In computer, when you need to store information in one category, you make a variable out of it. Okay, you make a variable of it, so you can store a lot of information in just one. Okay, and categorize it. So this is how we just, it's a not very clear definition from my side. I'm pretty sorry about that. Anyways, please, my phone keeps stop distracting me. I literally hate when I'm working and my phone keeps on ringing. Ya Allah, it really just annoys me a lot of time. I cannot put it even on silent because I have so much work to do. And you know, some people are calling, so it's hard. Anyway, let me clear this thing for you guys now. Okay, clear another noise. Clear it up. Why is this not being cleared? I have to use a razor, I guess. Just give me a second, guys. This is red. Anyways, just give me a second. I will try to refresh the page. I don't know. Okay, we are back, and I erased those red markers annotations. So yeah, let's move on and move ahead, and let's do the coding. So there will be no coding behind the sprite Abby. We are going to do the coding behind. First, we are going to go with who's this guy? Danny. Okay. So the first thing first, we are moving on to Debbie. Danny. Okay. Variables, I'm sorry, we were discussing about variables. I got distracted again. So make a variable. Yes, why are we making a variable? We are going to make a lot of variables over here to store the information for each of our sprite and score. So how many variables we would be needing? We will be needing many variables, kind of seven. Let's have, do we have Abby and Danny, right? So two variables are will be for Danny's choice. Why? Because Danny is going to select whatever sprite he wants to do for it, and let it keep it for all sprites. Okay, Danny's choice. Untick them. Then you don't need to make it appear. And another one. Oh, please stop distracting me. I don't want to look at it. Now Abby's choice. Okay. Still untick this one. And then we're going to make another variable. Let's move ahead, and that would be score. Simple score. Score for who? Score for the score for Abby. We're going to say because whatever score is Abby going to get, she's going to get it. And now this will be not. You can keep it large read out, so it will appear on her head, and we'll do that for Danny as well. Danny's score. Where did that go? You can do that. So this one will be ticked because this will be visible because we have to show this large one. That's perfect. And there we go. So this is what we have to make visible. And now let's have, okay, we have three sprites, rock, paper, and scissors. Individually, we're going to make variables of them because we are going to use them in our codings. So in our scripting, by the way, I should stop saying coding. Rock. Let's be prepared pretty fast. Paper and okay, you don't want to make them appear over here. And I just gonna hate it. Now I have to check my phones. Oh, what the hell? Who was calling it? I didn't call anyone. Was I calling someone? No. Okay, anyways, I took my messages. So we have rock, paper, and we have scissor. Okay, we have Danny's score, we have Danny's choice, we have Abby's score, and we have score for Abby. By the way, I didn't write, does it really matter? Oh, I have to keep it this way. Alright, so we have this over here. Let's start with the coding for our. We are done with the variables, right? So this is how the computer is going to store the information into the correct box. Okay, correct variable. And now let's start with our coding. So we have to create a message, and the creating a message is important because this is how the computer is going to get the signal. So first we are going to go when I receive. Okay, what receive? Message, new message that will be shoot. Come on, come on, come on. Shoot. Okay, what it means when I receive shoot, why? Because when the computer is going to get the signal that okay, it's your turn to shoot it, right? When I shoot it, Abby is going to select the sprite. Obviously, Danny is going to play as well. So that shoot command, the message is important. It's going to shoot, right? So now we are going to go to variables and start using our variables. Set, we are going to take it set, change it to Danny's choice, okay? And over here, obviously we have three sprites, rock, paper, and scissors. So we are going to go to operators, pick up this one, drop it over here, and we have three sprites. So we're going to do random 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's how you go. So we are going to set Denny's choice to either 1, 2, or 3. It's going to select three of them, right? So we're going to select go to control and take three if conditions. Okay, one of them will be doing it one time, right? If conditions are used, why we use if conditions? Because one at a time, right? The computer gets to have a choice as well. So to give a choice, to make a decision, we use if condition, and to give alternate decisions to make the computer has to make, we use if and else conditions. So conditionals are also important part of the coding, and it is widely used, and it's a very fundamental, important part of the computer language, computer coding and stuff like that. So it's already used in every language. It's same. If conditions are same, variables are same. Some terminologies are literally same. Only the language difference are here. Anyways, so okay, if conditions, three if conditions. Why we have three sprites? That's why we are using three if conditions. I'm making this video a little more long. It's 23 minutes already. That's too bad. Let's do it quickly. Okay, so we have now we have to go to this one, and we're going to make equals to, we're going to drop it in every one of it. Why? Because we're going to set it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop it over here. Okay, so okay, voice let's go to Danny's choice. Put it in because we're setting it for the Danny's not score choice. Okay, we're going to set the Danny's choice, right? If Danny's choice, come on, is equals to 1, or if Danny's choice is equals to 2, or if Danny's choice equals to 3. What is it? I'm going to do more coding with it. We're going to make it say. We are going to make it say as well. So let's drag and drop say in it. Let's do it really quick. Say what? Rock. The first one is rock. Second one is paper. It's going to announce it, right? It's going to show what's it selecting. Right? That's why we are using the block for say for 2 seconds. We don't want it to continue for like many seconds, so 2 seconds are enough. And scissors. Okay. And one, two, three. Okay, this is just show the what it's going to select. What's Danny selecting? That would be appearing as it say. But how we are going to make it set to the one it's used? We're going to again use this, and we're going to put it over here, a little bit over here, and over here. Okay. So we are going to make Danny's choice. Danny's choice. So this is why we made variables. Okay, we are setting it to the correct part, department, not department, correct variable. Okay. I'm not so good with words. Don't worry about it. I don't even usually use these kind of words. Anyways, okay. So the first one is rock. So we are going to take our rock variable and put it over here. So if Danny's choice is going to be rock, then it is going to set to rock. Okay. Then again, if Danny's choice is paper, it should set to paper variable. And if Danny's choice is scissor, it's going to be set to scissor. So this was only the little coding to do it behind Denny's scripting of Denny's choices. And let's move ahead to simple rock paper and scissor. There are not much coding over here. It's very quick. So what is a rock? It's a sprite over here, right? So when this sprite is clicked, obviously we're going to click it. Now Abby's turn. Okay? Abby is going to select. You are going to be Abby. Whoever is going to play, you can have any character being you. So whatever you are going to click, it's going to be when this sprite is clicked. Okay. Uh, Next, we're going to set Abby's choice, and over here we are going to go to rock because it's a rock. See, this is how we're going to set it up. And then we created, remember, a message shoot. So it's going to broadcast shoot from events. And the last thing, it's going to say it also. So we do events, sorry, looks, and to say, what is it? Rock. So it shows which one we have selected. That's it. We can either drag and drop in paper to save our time. And scissor. Let's go ahead. Oh, it didn't come over here. Let me do that again. Why this one? Why is it not doing that? Did you do it for the scissor? Yeah. Come on. Okay, let's do it again. When the sprite is clicked pretty quick, we are going to go to variables, set Abby's choice. What is it? A paper. So we're going to drag and drop our paper variable, and then we're going to use broadcast shoot because we're going to shoot it, right? And the last thing that is needed is instead of hello, we are going to say paper. Don't do that. Okay, paper for 2 seconds. If I'm really fast, you can mention me in the comments that I go really fast. Usually I don't go this fast with the students, but I'm trying to shorten this video. It's too big. I don't want to prolong it for 1 hour. Okay, we can change over here. It's not going to be rock, just drop it. Delete it. It's going to be scissors. It's going to be scissors over here. We change the name. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, scissors. So that's it. Simple coding behind these things. Now we gotta go to cat. Why we are working on a cat? What is the main purpose? The cat is going to announce who's getting the point and who's not getting the point. Whatever. Okay. So the cat is going to announce as a judge, whatever you want, a referee or something. Okay. We have a cat. Let's start with the cat. We have to use first. We are going to make sure when flag is clicked. Obviously, the game is going to start always when the flag is clicked. We are going to use the score thing. set 2 times. Now this is for the score. Danny score Abby. Obviously, when the game is going to start, it's going to start with a 0, right? So let it be 0. Let it be like this. Now, when we created a message, when I receive shoot, right? Okay, the computer is getting the signal when I receive shoot. Let it wait for 2 seconds because we just don't want to hurry into everything. So let's make it 2 seconds is okay. All right, now let's have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 conditions, right? 3 strikes. Okay, we are going to use if conditions. How many times again? 8 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because why are we selecting? The cat is going to announce and it's going to detect who selected what, Jenny or Abby. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and one more if conditions for separate options. Alright, so operators are used to equalize things and using choices. It's very easy to go for the operators. So we're going to use the AND operator and put it on all of them. It's, save time when I quickly do that. So, and just drag and drop. And no, not AND over here. Because this is going to be the tile. Okay? Over here we're gonna put this one. I'll tell you why. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to use the equals to in every one of it now. Students do get frustrated when they start making this one because obviously they don't have good control over the mouse. Like I'm struggling right now. So, but when they are done making this one and they play, they really enjoy it and they laugh and they're so adorable. I have a student, she's learning Roblox from me. And we started doing the scripting on Roblox as well using LUA, Lua language that is known as. All the time she's laughing in the class, she's enjoying and playing the Roblox and she's uploading and she's pranking people around it. Like when she's completed her projects and she uploads it. And usually have that her class in the morning around like not around 5 a.m. in the morning. So 4 to 5 a.m. and she's laughing all the time. Okay, we have used this one. So students enjoy a lot. When you give them great interactive activities coding, they really understand the concepts. They love making projects. This is up to encourage them to learn computer languages. It's actually to make you think, right? Computers make you think, programming make you think, right? So when it increases your thinking power, you become genius. All right, so we have two characters, right? Abby and Dan. So what we're going to do, we go to variables. So Abby's choice. We put it in the first one because we're just setting Abby's choice. These are right today. I have a lot of time to say rubbish. Okay, now Danny's choice. You can duplicate it, but I just want to do this. Just learn and watch. We're going to set the choices, right? We created the child choices for Danny and Abby, right? Danny's choice. Danny's choice. Well, so what is it going to be? Let's our first condition be. Let's suppose Abby selected rock. Okay, so we're going to put rock. And Danny selected scissors. Where's scissors? So who's getting the point? Obviously, Abby's going to get the point. So, okay, let me do one thing. Before doing that, we're going to make use of this in every one of it, okay? Put it in all if conditions. He's going to announce it. The cat is going to announce it, right? Who's getting the point? What's going to happen? So, okay, now who's getting the point over here? Abby or Denny? Abby is going to get it, of course. She selected rock. So that would be 1 point for Abby or to Abby. Okay. Okay. So, okay, one more thing. We'll keep on changing later on. We are going to change the score. Why? Because it has to change the score. So that would be Abby's score. Who's getting the score? Abby now. So did you notice this? So we're going to put in all of them. We're going to change one by one. Make sure your variables are changed. Okay? Select the correct variables. Otherwise, your game will have issues after it and you'll be like, what did I do? What's wrong? This one is only going to be the tie, the last. So there's nothing to change the score. Tie is a tie. Nobody's getting the point. Okay? That's why I made this one. Look, the last one. The last if condition. Okay. Now 1 point for Abby. And Abby is going to get 1 point, right? Okay. Next is, okay. The next condition will be rock and paper. Let's go with rock and paper. So if Abby is going to select rock, and who's going to, oh, I just put it in the wrong block. Oh, yeah. And then he's going to be, this is, who's going to get the point? Obviously Danny. So Danny's going to get the point. So 1 point for Danny. Right? Danny's going to get the point, right? Yeah, paper. It will roll up the rock. So if Abby's choice equals to rock and Danny's choice equals to paper, then say 1 point for Danny for 2 seconds and change the score for Danny 1 point. Okay, we are done with the first, second, and let's move on to the third point. Uh, Alright, what would be the third one? Let it be paper. Let it be scissors. We can do paper and scissors, right? Okay, who's getting the point over here? That would be again, yeah, scissors, obviously, so 1 point for them. So who's getting the score? We have to make sure we are setting the score. Don't forget to change the variable from the selection, okay? Why is being blurred out? Hey! Okay, so we're done with this one, paper and scissor. Next, let's have rock and scissors, okay? We did that before. Yeah, we did that before. But anyways, let's do it again. Yeah, we are not left with it. Okay, rock and scissors. Let me finish off with this first. Let's select our scissors. We'll change it from here. Okay, don't worry. We'll bring the changes from here. Don't worry. Okay, again, my mouse. Not from here. Oh my god, this one was left. From here. Okay. Okay, rock and scissors. Um, Scissors and paper. Scissors, paper. Who else is gonna be? Doesn't really matter. Okay, over here it's left now. The last point is left. So we're done with the scissors. Paper, scissors, and rock. Okay. Let be paper and rock again. The last one. Let it be like this. Paper and what is that? Paper and rock. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's change it. Where did we left from? Where did we leave it from? Here. Rock and scissors, right? So who's getting the point over here for rock and scissors? It's going to be the girl, of course. So 1 point for Eddie. Okay, so Eddie's going to score. Score Eddie. Mm-hmm. We're done with this one, right? I'm making sure I don't forget to change anything. Okay, now over here scissors and paper. So obviously 1 point for the girl. Again, 1 point for Abby. Abby is going to get the score. What else? We can change it to okay. Um oh this two again. No, this one is for the boy. 1 point for 1 point for Denny. Then he's going to get the score. Okay. Now the last one is left. Second last. That will be paper and rock. So yeah, this one is Abby's going to get this one. 1 point for Abby. And always make sure you're still changing it. Okay, so now you see the last one is tie. Obviously tie is going to be the same thing, right? So tie is same. And now look at the code carefully. We started with 0 score for Danny and Abby, right? Then we receive the computer is receiving the message to shoot it, right? The cat is going to understand. So the sprite code, you know, the sprite cat is going to announce it. So this is for we do the scripting behind the cat sprite. Anyways, so why we use 8 conditions? Because we have different choices to work on, right? So we have three this sprites over here, rock paper scissors. So if Abby's choice is rock and Denny's choice is scissor, then 1 point for Abby and say it for 2 seconds. Make it show the dialog box is being shown for 2 seconds, and then change the score for Abby. 1 point goes for Abby, and it goes on and on for like this. Denny score, Abby score, same way. Okay. Sorry for scrolling a little bit faster. I will easily guys. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's the coding behind for our sprite cat. And now we have to do a little bit, just a little bit coding behind the backdrop. No, not this. What is this? Is it? Oh, why did we do this? Coding. Oh, it dropped over here. Okay, you just delete it. We don't do this. It's a backdrop. You don't do the coding behind the backdrop. I mistakenly put it over here. Yeah, that's why I was doing it. Anyways, this is a backdrop, right? This is the backdrop piece I selected. So we're going to go into the coding behind the backdrop, which is pretty easy, nothing much. We're going to go to events, then flag display, and then we directly move on to variables. We're going to set this to 3 times. Why? Because we have three. What do we have? Three sprites as to play with. Scissors. And we're just going to show it on our backdrop. And oh, come on. That's it. Simple. We're going to set these elements sprites on our backdrop to show and appear. Okay? We're done with it. Always click on save now if it's not saved. And okay, we're done with it. let's do this thing. So now, are you clear? If conditions, this is the main codec. For Abby, we're not going to do anything because Abby is going to select either rock, either paper, either scissor. And Danny, since it's going to be a computer, so this is what the coding is for the computer. We never know what Danny is going to select. It's a tricky game. So this is what it is done and the coding behind the backdrop. Okay, let's play it on a full screen. Oh, yeah, I don't want to save it. Okay, let's click on the green flag and let's start our game. Tie! Why is always tie? Paper and paper. Again a tie. How about scissors? See, we never know what Danny's going to say. What is wrong? No, it's fine. 1 point for Danny. Okay. So now you see how much fun it is to play rock, paper, scissors on computer. Rock and paper. Who's getting the point? Danny. Rock and scissors. 1 point for Abby. I'm gonna select rock again. Oh, it's a tie. Rock, rock. Again a tie. Scissors and rock. Oh, Danny is really smart. So this was it. Okay, so this was a little project for you guys. Let's go back. Go back. You can always share it with everyone. Okay, the project is not shared, so you can see it. Share it for everyone to share, and I will blah blah blah. I have to give my. Oops, don't get my email address. Anyways, um, that's it. That's it for today. This was it. You can click on see inside. You can always go and have a look on the coding, programming, whatever scripting. These are known as scripting. Um, yeah, pretty good, right? I hope my explanation was okay, pretty good, and the video is of already 48 minutes. So I'm sorry. This was a little project that I came and I was like, okay, let's have rock paper scissors added in on my YouTube channel. Or sorry, bootcamp with Fatima. And what else I need to tell you guys? Anything else? Yeah, do subscribe on my channel and share this video with everyone who wants to learn and try out. And obviously, you're going to enjoy this very first. If it's your first project, you're going to enjoy that. Watch other tutorials also. Hopefully, in days to come, will find a little more time to come up with a different project for you guys. So keep your notifications on. You never know when it's coming. Even I don't even know. So that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye.